Sorry, we were running a little bit behind. We had a really interesting morning. Spent some time with one of the executives at Jayco and had a great conversation. We didn't have the camera on, we kept it off. It was a private conversation, but we set up some time to spend some time with him later in the year for you guys. And so I'm gonna give this to Lisa for just a second. As you can see, we're in Lance, but my gimbal's a little funky, so I wanna straighten it up for you. Don't want you guys looking all cockeyed today. There we go. So we've got one of our subscribers. His name is Motorvisor. And Motorvisor wanted to see the 2465. And there is the new 2024 2465. They don't have the show price listed, but we asked for you. It is listed in the low 80s. Okay, so if you didn't know, Lance builds a little bit different than everybody else. Okay, very sturdy units. I'm just checking to make sure everything's running here. Hang on. We kind of started on the fly. 1, 2. Am I even on? 1, 2. I am on. Yeah, we're running a little bit behind, so sorry about that. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome. So we're going to go in this Lance. We're going to look at a bunch of the Lances this morning. And this is the 2465. So Motorvisor, if you're already with us, here you go. If you're watching the replay, this one's for you. So as you first come in, you got this little sofa sectional, right? Sort of with a little chaise lounge kind of end there, right? Which is real nice. I like the blue. I like the blue. In fact, it carries through to the, oh, there it is right there.
We do have the price.
Yep, $82,995. There it is right there. So that is awesome. And so let's just turn that off while we're in here, okay? So you have sort of a traditional dinette that you would see in a lot of different trailers, meaning this does collapse down. And this can become a bed. There's some storage pullouts underneath there. This is really neat. This does also fold out, if I remember correctly, all right? You do have USB as well as, what is that, 12 volt charging right there.
Over here as well.
And over there as well. And here's your kitchen, right? So you've got sort of a little corner kitchen. You've got a built-in trash can here. It's a small trash can, but you got a little built-in trash can.
That's gonna drive me nuts.
It was upside down. Solid surface, under counter mount sink, okay?
Yeah.
And then you've got some drawers here. And you got a nice cabinet over there. Lisa's going to open that for you, and it goes all the way down in there. Again, good morning, everybody. And then we have 3-burner stove, a nice size oven, and then hidden behind this, there's a cabinet door. She's just already opened it up. Hidden behind there is your microwave, which is nice. We'll open that for you so you can see in there. And then over here is just storage. Got a shelf in there. Next to that, you've got your refrigerator. This looks like that it is 12 volts.
Actually, no.
No, is it not?
It is not.
Oh, no, it is not. That's right, it is propane.
Yeah.
This is the first propane refrigerator we've seen here.
It is.
So propane or electric,
Yeah.
meaning, when you're plugged in, it's working. If not, you're on propane.
Yes.
It does have a...
My foot heater.
it is on, thank gosh. It is really cold
is.
this morning here in Central Florida, down here in Tampa. And you got a TV that is sitting right there, which is right across from the sofa. So it's in a good position, okay? Like the lights above there, sort of a swirly, glassy kind of thing. Yeah, and yeah, like that. So as we continue to go, this is sort of a mid-bath. So you have your sink over here. We'll give this to Lisa. All right, and it's sort of an L. It is also under counter mount. You have a little hamper there, clothes, storage underneath. There's some drawers here as well. There's 3 of them, okay? And you have a medicine cabinet up top there. Okay, we'll turn the lights on.
Oh, I like the lights.
Right, these have very unique blinds, up for night, down for day. Okay?
Very nice.
There's also, Lisa's trying to open this cabinet here. So this is where you put some of your linens, and it is adjustable. You can see the shelves, the little clips in there, so you can do adjustables. Now, the shower and the toilet are on the other side here. All right, so...
and there are pocket doors, so you can close this off and have it as a bathroom.
Absolutely. Now, this toilet is raised, so It makes it very comfortable for someone my size. I'm 6'4", if you guys didn't know. And so this is definitely tall man approved. It might be a little tight for somebody a little bit bigger than me, but I would say still it's really good for the fluffy as well. All right, the shower, it's a bit of a smaller shower, but I think it's going to work because there's a skylight that goes the length of the shower. And as you can see, I'm standing in here perfectly. I can have 4+ fingers above my head. So that's about 2.5 inches. So you can be 6'6", 6'6.5". You have a door up top. It's arched, so it gives you more working room in here if you're sideways, which is nice. Okay. You also have this medicine cabinet up top here with a little shelf there as well. All right. So not bad at all. Okay. And then we get into the master. And this looks to be like an RV king.
I think so,
I think
yeah.
it's a little bigger than a queen. Yeah, I think it's an RV king.
I think it is as well.
There's a couple of cubbies next to the mattress. There's power left and right, as well as the 12 volt. So if you need a CPAP, it can fit up there nicely.
Let's see if I can get a shot of that cubby.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because it's next to the...
Yeah, it
There
is
you
really
go.
kind of hard to see that, but it is there. And there's your power.
There's your power. All right, and then right across, let's see if there's storage under the bed. There is. So, got your extra TV box.
Right.
And then right across from the bed is, you know, this could double as an office, Lisa.
It could.
Yeah, let's see if
Yeah.
we can back that up so people can see.
Right.
So there's sort of an inlet right there, if you will. So you could actually put a chair there, and you could work out of this.
You could.
I would use that TV also as a computer monitor.
Exactly.
And then just put my keyboard right there. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, very nice.
There's drawers and cabinets.
Central vac.
Central vac, nice. You also have some hanging space up there.
Ooh.
Oh, that's Motorvisor. Hey, buddy.
Oh, I'm going to let you do that one. There we go.
It's just stuck because
It
it's new.
is.
Got to work it in a little bit, so you have some hanging space on that side. You have these pull-outs here, or pull-ups.
Oh, and that lit up too.
Yep.
Did you see that?
Yep, lit up. There's LED strip up there.
Yeah,
so you
that
can
was
put your
nice.
folded clothes up there. Another one here. And then, again, you have 2 cabinets over here. That is hanging. And let's see what this is down here. That can also be hanging. So there's a ton of hanging space up here, Lisa.
Yeah, there sure is. Very nice.
This is really nice looking Motorvisor.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you caught, it's a mount for some kind of JBL speaker or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, let's go out. We'll show you the price one more time. So the brand new one, $82,995 here at the show. All right, so let us know if you want us to sit down with them and work a deal for you. All right, so let's go look at a couple of others. We're going to cover Lance a little bit extra this morning here, since we're up in the front. So in the front storage area, you do have these MORryde pull-out trays, which are full extension.
I love
which are
those.
nice. So, I mean, that comes way out, y'all. All right, so, as you see this window, it actually, I mean, there's the bedroom, so it fully extends out. Okay. This is model number 2075. That's all right, go on in. Are you sure? Yeah. All right. We can all occupy the same space. It's all right. 2075. You come in, you have your dinette here. This is on a telescoping pedestal, so this can compress down and become a bed. It's a nice U-shaped dinette. You've got cabinetry all the way across. That all comes up here. Okay. You got your JBL sound system right here, a couple speakers, which is all nice. All right. Directly this way, there's your TV, which will fold out. So when you're sitting here, because this is going to be your dinette and your sofa, so it covers us both. By the way, show price $71,995. Okay. Your kitchen, it's a bit on the small side for this unit, or in general, but this is a small unit, right? So you got a little round sink, right? You've got, this is a 2-burner stove, I believe, right? You've got your backsplash, which is still nice. A couple of big cabinets up top. One is storage, one is your microwave. Open. Okay. This is a sign that says open. All right. And you've got a couple of drawers down here. That's not very deep. It's kind of shallow, but again, it's still usable, right?
Oh, it's
And
great
then
for
a nice big one.
utensils and laying your spices sideways. Yeah.
All right.
Power.
Power is here. I'm going to back up again, give this to Lisa. There's some cabinets here, this is a big cabinet. It's adjustable.
Oh, yeah, that goes right back there.
Oh, wow. I went to pull it this way, but it comes out this way.
Nice.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
And then this one as well.
Yes.
That's kind of unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there something underneath here?
I don't know. Oh, look at that. Oh, for the liners.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Hidden storage.
Yeah, love that. Good find. All right, then we're in the bathroom. Honestly, it's a decent-sized bathroom for a trailer this small.
Oh, it really is.
Toilet's in a really good place. This is great for tall and fluffy.
Yeah.
Right? Next to me, got a nice glass vessel sink.
Isn't that pretty?
Right? Cool-looking faucet. You do have some storage underneath. Okay, not a lot of room for towels and things in here, but I'm sure we can stick them somewhere else. All right, you got a little medicine cabinet. I can see my entire self in it.
Beautiful.
All right. The shower will be probably like the other one. Yep, I do fit up in the bubble, so not a problem. The door, the shower door is on this curved bar, so it does give you a little bit more width when it's closed because it does extend out a little bit. Shower head, it's as high as it can go. Obviously, as you can see where it is compared to where I am. It's below me a little bit, but I'm just gonna do this.
And about how high could you be? How tall could you be in there?
Same as the other one, about 6'6". Right? I'm 6'4" if I haven't mentioned, guys. So.
And you're very welcome, Motorvisor. He said thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you got yourself your little Norcold refrigerator here. Okay. Again, this is also propane. Again, it is tight in here, guys. We're not going to lie to you. Okay. So when the doors are open,
Yep, that's it.
Right, now you do have a curtain that closes off the bedroom, right, if you want to have a little privacy. All right, when you come in here, this looks to be like a queen. There's some storage underneath there.
Wow, this cross ventilation is awesome.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
So what she's talking about, remember that window we were showing you when we're on the outside? Here it is. Right? I mean, I'm out, my hand's outside, but it's got one on the other side too. Right, so, if you're somewhere it's great weather, you can have these screens down because they are screened, so it keeps the bugs out. Same on the other side, and you can get some nice cross ventilation.
Yes.
There is cabinetry left and right. I'm sure this is hanging space. Right? There's a drawer here as well. Same on the other side. Okay. Power, USB, 12 volt, plenty of space for the CPAPs if you need them. And again, identical on the other side. Right across from the bed, there is a couple of cabinets here. Put things there, and a spot for TV up top.
Very nice.
So there you go. And then this JBL, again, I guess you could bring a speaker back there.
I guess so.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
Yeah. Oh, how are y'all doing? We are streaming live.
Oh, man.
This is our other life. Shh, don't tell anybody.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How's it going?
Good, you?
Good? Yeah, it's great.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're on camera now. You love your bed?
We
love our bed.
Love our bed.
You're going to be coming to the Florida State Fair?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
We're moving north.
Oh, are you moving north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not north.
Not north.
Not north, an hour north. Okay. All right.
So we get our bubble up there.
All right.
Yes.
Well, come outside. Lisa has something for you guys.
Yes.
It's back there in the other one.
I'll go find it.
All right. So while she's, it's up there in this one up there.
Yeah.
She's got a little something for you guys. So while Lisa's doing that, we're going to go into the 2185. And I'd spend more time, but we're literally live streaming right now. It was good seeing you guys again. See, we run into people everywhere. 2185. Okay. So when you come in, this is a Murphy bed type situation. Right. So there's obviously the mattress. This just folds down, the sofa, and then the bed would fold out, and that would be your bedroom. As you see, there is a curtain that closes it off. Okay. You've got the name stitched in here in the fabric, Lance. Cabinetry looks just like the one we just left. So hanging, drawer, power. Same on the other side, okay? What these are your armrests for the sofa when you're sitting on the sofa, okay? There's also some power here, and you got a couple little cubbies. You've got those big windows that open up just like the other one, and they are on both sides, okay? Little sort of galley-esque type of kitchen with a big fold out there on the end. It is solid surface, under countermount sink. You do have a residential type faucet, which is great. Love that. Again, this opens up storage on that side. I'm going to make a general assumption that is your microwave on this side. All right, there you go. And then you've got your propane and electric refrigerator. Okay, there you go. Now this one has some cabinets underneath. I didn't mention that it's a 3-burner stove, and you have a nice oven. There's your show price, $74,995. All right, and then you've got your storage underneath there, some power, and these pullouts here. Nice, lovely. Here's your dinette. It is raised up a bit, storage underneath. This goes down to become a bed, but this is a nice U-shaped dinette, guys. Right? And then your TV with the JBL sound system is over there. It's got a subwoofer in it, so you could be thumping this little travel trailer. Adjustable shelves in there. Okay, and this is a bunkhouse, so there's a couple skinny bunks down here. Now it's going to be a little rough for an adult-sized human, at least somebody my size, but for the kids that would be perfect. Okay, and there is closets back here for hanging, really big closets actually. And then down here, that is storage. So this is also your bathroom area. The toilet and showers in there. We'll go in there in a minute. But there's your sink, and there's storage underneath there. But there's also a flip up here as well to give you some more counter space. And you got your medicine cabinet. All right. So let's get in here. And so as you see, there's your toilet, there's your shower. I'll sit on there in just a second. But there is your ladder to get up into the bunks. Okay. And so there we go. So I'm in the shower. I'm having to hold the door open, guys, because we're not quite level. But as you can see, I'm in here. So this is definitely okay for someone my size at 6'4". You're not going to want to be much wider than I am. As you see, I'm sort of compressed. I'm touching one side and I'm touching over here. So if you're much wider than me, this may not be fluffy approved, okay? But definitely it's okay at my height. The shower, it's just like the last one we were in. I should be able to show you. My head is going to be going up in the bubble. So there you go. So I definitely fit up here. Again, 6'6", 6'6.5" max. Oh, there's Lisa. She's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, that was fun running into them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Shower head, again, in about the same position as the other one. Obviously, you can go a little bit higher. It's just not moving easily. There we go. So we would just duck. So yeah, this one's a nice one.
Yeah.
And it's got these little bunks here in the back, too.
I see
You
that.
can go out that door.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you'd covered
Nope,
that.
We've already done everything on this one, so.
Very nice.
All right.
All right.
So let's continue to cover some more of the Lances here this morning. We'll go and do this tiny one up there because there's some people in here. All right, so again, full pull-out tray right here.
I love
Is
those.
awesome. Electric
Yes.
stabilization jacks, which are great. This, by the way, is the model number 1685. Again, 1685. Love this door. Reminds me of like an airplane door.
Yeah.
With how all the, yeah, it's just kind of cool looking. So when you come in, why don't you come in and go towards the bedroom and then look backwards? I think it'll be a little easier.
Sure.
All right, so right when you come in the door, you have this huge closet, all right, with a residential type shelf up there in the top. There's nothing to hang your clothes with. You just put hangers in. You can hang your jackets and stuff in there, maybe put your vacuum cleaner, your brooms or mops or whatever,
yeah.
okay? This is gonna be the bathroom in here. We'll go ahead and do this first since we're here. This toilet is a plastic foot flush. I'm sitting like I normally would. Lisa, let's close that door. Because, oh.
You do fit.
I do fit. I am just inside.
And I don't even see the tip of your toes out
No.
here.
And because the shower is next to me, there's plenty of room, so definitely tall and fluffy approved in here. The sink is in the bathroom, under countermount sink, little cabinet underneath there. And then, of course, you have your medicine cabinet up top. There is a light. We'll turn it on for you. There you go. And I can see my entire self.
Beautiful.
Now the shower is a little corner shower. It does have like the shower miser system on here. So if you're running off the water in your tank, you flip this knob, it'll recycle the water until it's hot, and then once you flip it, then it will go into your gray tank. So you're just conserving water. Okay. I got to tell you though, this shower is going to be a little bit tight for someone my size. I mean, you can see where I'm standing, and I close this a little bit. I'm touching everything here, so it's going to be a little bit tight. Okay. I fit, right? I got plenty of height here. Actually, I could be. Ooh. I could be 6'7" for sure and be standing up in here, but it's just a little tight. But as someone we just spent some time with this morning goes, exactly how long are you spending in that shower? Anyway, all right, so come on in.
Good point.
Yeah, right? So we've got our little kitchen here. Again, why don't you go back there? It'll just be easier for everybody to see most of it. Under counter mount sink, solid surface countertops. You've got some storage underneath with pull-out trays, which are nice.
Pull-out trays.
Okay. Up above, you've got two cabinets. One will be the microwave, the other is storage, and same size microwave as we've been seeing and all the rest. Okay, you do have your vent, 3-burner cooktop, and a little. Actually, it's a decent size oven.
That is it really is, yeah.
Right behind Lisa is your dinette, which is raised up a little bit. Huge dinette, guys. This tabletop will come off that pole, sit on these little rails right here, and you can convert that into a bed. Right, there's also storage underneath that pulls out pretty far.
I love their pull doors on their dinettes.
Obviously, there is a TV here. It is on a swivel arm, so you can watch it when you're either. I got to pull it out all the way. You can watch it when you're on. I'm not sure if that is all the way out. Hang on, guys. Everything is new, and so the cables just need to be run differently because this will come all the way out and fold flat. So you can watch TV while you're at the dinette. It's just the cabling isn't run correctly, so it won't pull out, okay? But it's also your TV for when you're in the bedroom, okay? And so now this is an east to west bed, right? So this is not gonna be, I don't wanna put my feet up there because they're dirty, but this is gonna be a little tight for someone my height, okay? Again, my feet are dirty. I don't wanna dirty this up, I'm polite, okay? So it will be a little bit challenging for someone my height. It's not horrible, but it's gonna be a little tight. Your sound system is back here, your TV is back here. You have this big sort of nightstand, night table over here. And so power, USB, 12 volt, and you can put your CPAPs up top, okay? I think there are subwoofers underneath here. I'm pretty sure this lifts up, so there's storage underneath there as well.
Very nice, and that goes underneath that piece there.
So, and then of course you have all your cabinetry up here as well.
Very nice.
The only thing that I'm missing in here is places to hang your clothes, which would have to go up there. Because I looked at this closet, but I didn't open this. So this is where you're going to have to hang your clothes up here. All right, and you do have a couple of drawers as well. Whether you want to use them for clothes or food or whatever, that's where you'd put that stuff. Okay? I didn't mention the refrigerator. All right, this is your 12, sorry, not your 12 volt. This is a propane style, nor cold refrigerator. All right, show price on this $1,685. Again, model number 1685 is $63,792 here at the show. Okay, so about 20 grand off. Actually, I think it's 19.5. So let's look at this one. This is the 1995, model number 1995. You see it is 4-season. All their units are 4-season. So this will be a little bit bigger. But the same thing, Lisa, why don't you go up there into the front, or at least we'll flip-flop. As you come in the door, you have a big closet here. I'm assuming from these things there's supposed to be some kind of shelves. They just don't have them in there right now, okay? And then you have some hanging space here for hanging your clothes, a couple drawers, right? And then a big cabinet down here. Just, oh no, you don't have a cabinet. There's your hot water heater. So you can't use that one. Your bathroom's right here. This looks exactly like the other bathroom. So the toilet is going to be perfect. I mean, it's just perfect with the door closed. So my height is 6'4". We are great and also Fluffy approved. A little vanity in here. You do have some space underneath that vanity. Okay. Not vanity. Yeah, vanity. And then you have your mirror, which is actually in a good spot for someone. Well, yeah, I can see from about here now. So I just have to duck a little bit when I'm doing my hair. but you can put all your medicine chest and stuff in there, all your drugs inside there. Sorry. Again, this tight little corner shower, guys. I fit height-wise, but I mean, okay, so here's all the hoses and the mechanism that makes this thing work. Okay, so I can't go much further than here. And if you see where my arm is, I mean, it's going to be tight for somebody my size. All right, from a height standpoint, I'm okay, but I'm knocking it over too. So it's going to be a little. You're just going to have to spend a little time figuring it out. Okay. I'm happy because of the height, which always seems to be most of my problem, but.
And it is a curtain, so it's flexible, and it is tucked in at the bottom, so it's not going to splash water at the bottom.
Yes. All right. So you have this little galley-style kitchen. All right. Nice solid surface countertop, undermount sink. There's some cabinets here with pull-out drawers, which are nice. Right. Up above, you have one cabinet here with storage, and then your microwave is not hidden like it is in some of the rest. Okay. Here you've got your 3-burner stove. This one, by the way, only 45 grand.
Very
right?
nice.
Yep. And you do have your oven. Across from here, your dinette, which is very generous. It's pretty big. It converts down to be a bed. There are storage drawers underneath that pull out. Okay. And then the bedroom. So the bedroom does separate by a curtain. All right. So you have some privacy. As you can see, there is storage under the bed as well. Okay. It folds down. This is looks to be a residential queen. I don't have my tape measure, so I can't confirm, but I believe it's residential queen. Left and right, you have nightstands, power, USB, and 12 volt. Up here in the cabinets, both of these, there's some hanging space. And you have a little drawer down here on the bottom. Actually, it's pretty decent depth. And you have storage up top. There also is a TV, which I'll show you. It's right next to where I'm standing, so I'm just going to take this from Lisa. It's right there. And again, this will fold out and go in front of the freezer part of the refrigerator, so you can watch TV while you're in the dinette as well. JBL sound system. Okay. So, and then you got your refrigerator. And this opens right here on the side. This is also, this one's a 12 volt. Mm-hmm. So this one here has a 12 volt refrigerator. This is a Squire, so this is a different line of theirs. Okay, a little bit more of a price point, but I like the fact that they got the 12 volt refrigerator.
Right, I do too.
Yeah, yeah, the Squire. All right.
And it's land, so you know it's going to be constructed well.
Yep. So let's take this one is the 1875. All right, so a little different floor model. This has got the Murphy bed situation. All right, so that folds down, then the bed unfolds or unfurls. Okay, I do love the big windows. This is a Lance thing. They got these big windows that open up so you can get some cross ventilation. I'm going to give this to Lisa real quick. I just want to turn off the stereo real quick so we don't have any issues with the audio. So when it's bedroom configuration, again, just like the one we left, you've got hanging closets on the side, a little drawer down here as well, power, USB, and 12 volt next to the bed, which is nice. And I mentioned the curtain, okay? As Lisa's backing up, you have a place to, not sure what you do with this. There's no shelves in there, there's no hanging rods. I don't know.
I suspect there should have been.
What would you do with it if there isn't anything in there? Okay? Here is your Norcal. Now this one is a propane. Okay? It's not as deep as the rest. It's a very shallow refrigerator. Okay? Then we have our kitchen right here, Lisa.
Yeah, we do. We've got the round stainless basin. This one I think is a little bit deeper than it was in the other model. Mm-hmm. Solid surface. We have our 3-burner stove and oven. I'm assuming, yep, there's our microwave, and we have some storage there. There's also storage and power underneath the sink.
Some trays.
The sink, yeah, we've got pull-out trays, and we've got.
By the way, soft close. Look at this, y'all. All right, dinette, same dinette we've seen basically in all of them. Mm-hmm. All right, so that does convert down to a bed, storage underneath, you just pull those out. This one's got a fireplace, and it is on, so it is nice and toasty in here. It's a bit cold out here in Central Florida today. JBL sound system, subwoofer, and a pretty decent sized smart TV.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have our bathroom. All right. So this toilet is probably going to be in a decent place because it's raised. It's a plastic foot flush. And at my height, this is really good, guys. And again, if you're a little bit wider than I am, tall and fluffy approved, definitely. You do have a glass vessel sink in here, which is real nice. Cool faucet. There's some storage down here. There's some cubbies right here. And then you have a medicine cabinet here in the corner. So I think you'd have to put your towels down in here, Lisa.
Yeah, I think you probably would. Or
Yeah, maybe fold them up.
probably under the sink.
Yep. And then the shower. This one's going to be a little bit more roomy for me. Okay, so definitely got 4 fingers above my head, so let's call that 2.5 inches. So you could be 6'6", 6'6.5". Shower is, it's going to go up to where it's going to go up. It's only going to go to there. Not bad. You do have a shelf in here. Got the shower miser system. And the curtain is, again, on that sort of curved bar at the top. So it does give you a little bit more shoulder width in here. So that's not too bad. Like that better than the corner ones. The corner ones are challenging for me, but that one's not too bad.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yep. Let's go look at a couple of their truck camper. So Lance also makes truck campers.
Good morning, Mary.
Hello there. Hi. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So they also make truck campers, which are down here. And so if you don't want to pull something, but you don't mind something being in the back bed of your truck, you can get a truck camper, right? So if you didn't know what they do, these legs here just crank down and it lifts it out of the bed of your truck, so you don't need any sort of special equipment. But it has, all the niceties that, a regular RV will have. It's just a smaller package, okay? We'll give this to Lisa. All right, so you do step up in here. So again, this is your dinette right here. It's a little bit smaller. It does convert down to be like a twin-size bed. There should be storage up underneath here, which there is. There's a little finger hole that opens up for storage. You do have some cabinets and netting above it. Okay. Directly or to my right now, you have your kitchen. You do have a small sink right there with a little cutting board that covers it up. 2-burner stove. You have some storage up top as well as a microwave, right? So there's nothing missing here except for
your AC
your oven,
as well.
right?
Yep.
Some drawers, okay? Yep, and it's air conditioned or heated. And as you can see, there's a step up here. So your bed's up here, which, by the way, your refrigerator is also up here, Lisa.
Oh, okay.
So look, at my height of 6'4", I'm fully up here. So, you can be tall like me and have a truck camper.
It may be actually, it looks kind of like a residential queen, do you think?
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be. There's your refrigerator. It's Dometic.
Okay.
Okay. There's a couple cubbies here. There's a little cabinet with, believe it or not, a hanging rod in there, so you can hang clothes up in there. Right. There's a TV right here on this side, 12-volt electric and USB. Radio right there as well. Okay. You have a couple of pin lights and a big shelf back here with power, so if you have a CPAP, you can put it back there. All right. And this does have a bathroom too, guys. So there's a bathroom in here. I know we haven't showed it yet, but it's tight, so Lisa and I will do the dance. So it is a wet bath though, okay? If you didn't know what a wet bath is, basically it's all in one. Shower, toilet, sink, and you're basically just gonna sit in here. At least at my height, I can't stand up. Well, I mean, I could, but it's uncomfortable because I'm not all the way up. So at someone at my height, I would just sit. Now mind you, the door has to close, so you see where I am. I'm like right here at the edge. Right, but for God's sakes, it's a truck camper and it's got a bathroom in it, right?
No,
Right,
yes.
so, and it does have a curtain here, so, so the door wouldn't get wet. So all in all, not bad. Right, there's a little storage compartment to get at stuff in there, and your toilet paper holder is behind me. It's fully waterproof. Okay, and it opens. Put your meds in there. Okay.
Very nice. Everything
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah, truck camper. I wonder what the price on this one is.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find it outside because it's
All
not
right,
inside.
I don't see it inside.
And believe it or not, they make these things with slides too.
We had one.
Did you?
Yeah.
One of the Lances?
One of the Lances.
What'd you think of it?
I loved it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which model did you have?
We had the 1191. It was an older Lance.
1191. So this is the 650. So the 1191 was bigger. Did it have the slides on it?
It had one slide.
One slide. Nice.
And then it had a side entry.
Nice.
We are live. Do you mind if I put you on? Okay. I like to ask.
$43,999. By the
Okay.
way, MSRP is 55538.
Very nice.
Well, let's see if we can go find one of the ones with the slides on it.
Thank you.
Can show you.
Oh, you're fine.
The
Thank
Lance
you.
truck campers are very, very popular. So he was talking about the one with the side entry. This is the one up here. Do you remember which one he said? Well, he said it was an 11 something. So this is the 1172. Now, let's be honest. You're not putting this in the back of a half ton. Okay, you're going to need a little bit of a bigger truck because it's going to be a little bit weighty. In fact, weight-wise,
4,500.
4,500. So actually, you could probably put it in the back of a half ton. Or would you not recommend that?
I would not recommend that. One-ton dually.
A one-ton dually?
Yeah.
There you go.
We
So,
are live.
A one-ton dually. So
dually,
this is the
okay.
big boy. And even though it's a big boy, it's still kind of tiny, so we're going to wait for these people to come out. But this one, by the way, this lists for 82. Actually, that's what MSRP is. Price here, 73,999. So let's go in.
All right.
So this is basically like the one that gentleman had.
And you do have steps up.
You're all right? You good?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So it's like a small travel trailer, really,
It really is.
Right, so you
I'm
have a
gonna back
sofa
up in
here. that has a little pull-out tray. So if you want to do snacks or whatever, okay. The TV is right where Lisa's standing. It's on an arm, so it would come out. All right. So that's nice. And these are recliners, by the way. So it does recline out a little bit, okay? Then over here you have your little kitchen. We're just going to kind of move around a little bit. 3-burner stove, little oven, microwave above, okay? You got some storage cabinets here and one there. You've got a cool looking sink, under counter mount, solid surface countertop with a little flip up as well. And there's your covers for that. And a nice area back there. I mean, you've got some countertop space.
You do.
And you have some deep storage there.
Yeah, that goes pretty far back. Look at
Yep.
that. Very nice.
And then
there's a couple of little drawers
there's a
there,
couple little
too.
drawers over there. All right, then you got your dinette, which also converts to be a bed, which is nice, which has the pull-out drawers. If I can pull them out. Oh, they're stuck. I hate that. You know what?
They're
They
all-
got to be locked to keep people from doing that.
I would agree.
Right, anyway. Okay, as we continue to go to the back, here's your
Nice
TV.
sliding over the...
Again, as I told you, it does come out and will come fully out so you can watch it from over here, or even spin it this way and watch from the bedroom. Okay? And there's some little nooks and places to put things here. Your refrigerator is back here. This is your Norcold, and this is 12 volt.
Very nice.
Okay? And then there's your bathroom. We'll do that after, but I'll crawl up in here into the bedroom, and I'll take that from Lisa. This is definitely good enough for the tall people in the world. Okay? So you have your sort of wardrobe over here with some glass. There's a little cubby down in here. Okay? There's definitely power everywhere. USB, 12 volt. There's also a little cubby down here, guys. Sorry. You got storage up there as well as over there. And there is a curtain that closes for some privacy. And that has an adjustable shelf. Okay? There's, I think, a speaker built into that. Okay, so let's look at this bathroom. We'll give this back to Lisa. Oh, it's a decent sized bathroom, Lisa. Look at
And
this.
it's not even a wet
It
bath.
is not. It's a full bathroom.
Wow. Look
Tall
at
approved.
that.
You wouldn't want to be too much wider than me, but you could be wider than me. So I'm going to go tall and fluffy. Okay. Nice storage down here. This is where your TP would go. Okay. Sink, nice countertop space. There's cabinet up top here for, there we go. I put your linens up there. And you've got your shower, which is a really big shower. There's also a hanging bar up here for drying clothes. I'll pull it out now so I can get in. But there's a hanging bar in here. Look at that, y'all. This, yeah, right? I could be 6'7" and stand up in here.
Wow,
Yep.
that's impressive.
This is more comfortable than those corner showers.
and look at this could
Yeah.
be a little tub.
It is a little tub, so for the people out there with your fur babies, you can you give the dogs a bath in here.
Yeah, that is great.
I mean, you could sit there. I think it's supposed to be like a little bench. I couldn't get down in there, but
this has more amenities than some tiny trailers you
Yep.
see.
there we go. Put that back up.
Very
And
good.
it does have 3 shelves in there as well.
Very nice.
So yeah, very spacious.
Yeah.
But again, you're going to need a big truck because it's big and heavy. Even though it's only 4,000 and something pounds, it's a cargo carrying capacity thing. So yeah, like that one. So here's kind of a board that shows, you guys are fine, I'll just go over your head. That shows all the different models, the lengths and the weights. All right. So yeah, they make truck campers as well. So there you go, guys. We spent the morning with you at Lance. Somebody wanted us to go over to Spacecraft, so we're going to come in here. We've interviewed them over the past couple years. We didn't set up an interview this year because, like I said, we spent the last couple years with them. But we wanted to show you what they're doing new. Every year they have some new and exciting things. Okay. All the storage. Basically, this is 100% custom rig. Okay. You show up, you tell them what you want in it, and they, within reason, and they will build you whatever you want. Okay, so we're going to come in and go to the right. So this looks like it's going to be, this is a bedroom. I don't know if it's 1 or 2 bedrooms, but look at this bed, Lisa.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Fully articulating.
Fully articulating.
Very nice.
This is a fully adjustable bed. I love these. What are these? I've never seen anything like
Is
that.
that massagers?
I don't
That's
know.
the rolling thing, isn't it?
I don't know
Lumbar.
what it is, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? Like the woodwork in the back, right? And then very modern looking design, right? Sliding barn door across, big TV that is either up or down. You can see the mechanism back there. Huge 8-drawer dresser. I'm assuming these lift up. They do not. That's what happens when you assume. Okay. There you go. Then you get into the master bathroom. Holy crap. Right? It is literally a house on wheels. Okay. Vessel sink, backlit mirror. You also got LEDs up at the top. Okay. Look at this. That's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, but then look at the shower. Here, Lisa, grab that. Look at this shower, guys.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, it is, even though you're stepping up into it, it is floor height, okay? I mean, if you wanted a rain shower head, they would do that. Again, whatever your heart desires. This was built to a client's specifications, okay? So, absolutely beautiful.
Right? Gorgeous.
This is not your price point RV. In fact, you're going to need a, I forget what they call them, but the front of a semi to pull the thing, okay? Here's your toilet. And again, we'll just test this one out for you, but if you need it bigger, you can have it bigger. You can have it however you want to have it. It's just a blank slate, design it, tell them what you want. But this one would actually be a little tight for me. This one would be.
Yeah, you would need yours a
Yeah.
little bit bigger.
Yep, and it is
But it's
push
custom,
flush.
so that
Yeah.
would be no problem.
Yeah, that's why it's, somebody wanted to see this. I'm like, well, it's hard to show because this isn't a stock thing.
It is
Like I said, you're going to show up, sit down with a design team, tell them what you want, and they're going to design it for
So
you.
you are looking into somebody's dream.
Yes. So this is a closet. It's not completely finished out, but you do have a combo. I believe this is combo. Wash and dry. Is this just wash? I can't tell. No, it is wash and dry. So combo unit. But there's cedar in here, so this is going to be the full closet when you're done.
Yes, I would
Okay.
agree.
So let's go down to the other side. Obviously, they're very popular. So here's your living. You got a nice flat TV. I mean, it's built into the wall.
Does that open up?
It does, but I'm not going to open it up.
Okay.
There's a door there. I mean, you can see the split, so it definitely opens up. But you got a nice fireplace. Okay. Behind me is a sofa. Please refrain from sitting on the furniture, as I almost sat down. Okay.
Whoops, that
Now
was
you-
close.
I know. Now we were looking for an office. This is a built-in office
It just totally depends on
right here.
this trailer.
And again, in the
a
end,
little bit heavier.
if you want an office, you tell them. They will build it in. Okay? Dining room.
So it's
Oh,
cool
look at that
epoxy
table.
style table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love the epoxy
And then look at this
wood.
designer kitchen. Come over there, Lisa.
This is
and I'll come in
amazing.
here. Right, full designer kitchen. Okay, big island, huge residential stainless sink. Right, there's. Come back around here now if you want, Lisa. Yeah, absolutely. Right, it's all residential, guys. Right, pull out drawers. Okay, there's a wash machine, a dishwasher right down by my knees. Right, got a dishwasher.
And that is a full-size dishwasher. That's not.
No, it's a pull-out tray.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Fisher Pickel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so, right, and then you've got some hidden knife storage. That would be up here, okay? All this clean prep space. And then, of course, your stove is over here. Again, this is a residential stove. And then a huge Samsung refrigerator, which is right here. Awesome.
And it's the
Yeah,
smart
it
refrigerator.
tells you when to go shopping.
Yes, it does.
So this one was built in with a party deck, right? So off of the kitchen is a porch, right? You like it? Are you taking it home with you?
I need to go a little bit bigger. Yeah.
Heard that before.
Yeah. We are 54 feet long, so we take possession the end of February. So this is our RV, and Spacecraft has helped us design it and come up with the concepts.
So what will you do when you get somewhere?
Everybody asks that question.
Ride the bike when it's sunny.
Yeah, that I don't know. We're gonna find out. We will. We'll find out in about
See you in the Walmart
March.
parking lot with your Mack truck in.
Yeah, it'll be fun. But we designed it for. We do events with like 200-300 people for our YouTube channel.
Yep.
So just think this was designed for that kind of environment. So we have an upstairs deck that has a concert system, and the concert system there's plugins for a musician, and then we can have a musician here, and then we have the LED wall on the front that we can use to be able to put whatever we want. We can watch a football game, we can watch NASCAR.
Hey, when's the?
We watched you pull your bike out of there the other day on media day.
Yeah.
There's a motorcycle in the front rig. You see it sticking out the back there? Yeah, that's just, he's taking his bike with him too.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
So,
Well, you might as well say it. What's your channel so everybody knows?
switch it up.
Love
Switch
it.
it up and do something different.
There you go.
Love
Switch it up.
Thank you.
And are you going to have a different paint scheme when it's done? Or are you going to
When
leave
you
it
go
gray?
down and out that door, there's 3 choices, and we're letting the
We're letting everybody else decide?
And right now, if you want to be honest, we're Kansas City Chiefs fans, so the first one they're not going.
We'll show you. We're
Yeah.
streaming live, so we'll show you when we get down there.
So we're probably leaning to the middle or this one because my wife said somebody walked up and said, "It looks like Philadelphia Eagles," and she's like,
Oh, no, that ain't happening.
we're going probably middle or this one."
That didn't sit well.
No, she's just like, "No, we're not doing it."
Rip it off.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for.
All right, and so you have another bathroom here, okay, which I'm not going to go in there. We're really busy.
Good in here.
What?
As a tall guy, are you good?
It's been great. Little tight on the toilet for me.
Well,
the feet at the front.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So,
And that was one of those things on paper.
here, I'll come
looks
back out
good.
here. Well, look, in the end,
on
and this is
paper, it looks great because when you're doing it all yourself, yeah.
yeah. But in the end, like we were telling everybody, if you wanted your own rig, you would come with them,
do it.
and you do it however you want to have it done.
Yeah.
And so I would, I'm
The
a
thing
tall
is,
guy.
Did you find out how much this was?
No, I didn't
The
ask.
perception of this blows me away. We've
So
had people say
we've
1.5 million. We've heard. I was like, no.
We've interviewed Spacecraft
Yeah.
for a couple of years, and so I have a general idea. This probably you're between 450 and 550.
No, we're a little more than 5, but you're real close.
Yeah.
We're close to 6.
Yeah.
Because we did these weird things like an LED wall
Correct.
and extra decks.
And that's what when we talk about it, there's you're about X and so dollars per
Yeah.
foot,
But if you figured $8,000
And then-
to $10,000 linear foot.
right? And then after that, how weird do you get?
Yes.
Right. What kind of
Yes.
appliances do you
But
want?
when the
Do you want an
fun part
LED wall on the
Yeah.
front and the
do
party
what-
deck on
You
top?
do whatever you want,
That's right.
and they go down to 38 feet. So think of, I always say, if you wanted to build a custom fifth wheel, this would be silly not to have this as a consideration.
That's right.
Because when you're looking at some of the others like Lux and all of them, higher end,
Yep.
you're still 280s than a Lux.
That's right.
So you may go up just a little bit, but you're from the
You're getting
steel,
exactly what you want.
Yes.
Right. Lux is customizable.
This
Yes.
is customized.
Correct.
Yes.
So
You have
yeah.
a blank shell right to start from.
Exactly.
It is, but it also comes with challenges. It comes with the design phase,
Yep.
the colors, the
Yep, of
cabinets,
course.
all
Like building a house.
yes,
And
that-
of
building
course, you're not
houses
building
frustrations too.
And also, you're not pulling this with a dually. I mean, you got to have
The truck.
what are they, SRTs? Is that
Well,
what do they call those?
HDTs.
HDTs.
Heavy
Sorry.
duty trucks.
Yeah,
I guess.
HDTs.
I call them a semi.
Semi. That's what I call them too.
Because that shows our age.
Yeah, it does, right?
When other people say they're tractors,
Don't
I
tell
said,
anybody.
I didn't know what a tractor was.
I just color the gray, and it's
Yeah,
fake.
that's fair.
And how do you actually get up to the top?
Right here. So there's a hatch, a marine hatch.
Oh, gotcha.
And so the
And a
marine
detachable
hatch-
ladder?
Yeah, and then that ladder's right
Oh, there it is, right there.
Beautiful.
And so you got a hook
Yeah,
ladder
I
right
love
there,
it.
Yeah.
up to the top.
Because these
And up you
roofs
go.
are smaller or shorter, so it makes it an easy walk.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're going in a normal fifth wheel, those roofs are high. So this makes it much more accessible.
Right. By the way, all of this is molded, the whole ceiling,
Composite. It's all
composite
fiberglass.
molded, and so it's one piece all the way
Love it.
through, and the AC is trapped and ducted all the way through. All right, so let's get to the back. We haven't seen the back area yet. We showed you that half bath, but this is also, I'm assuming this is another bedroom, like a bedroom on the go. This is probably a Murphy
Murphy
bed of
bed.
some kind. We'll give this to Lisa. And then we can open this up, some closet, right? And there's usually a hidden way to open this up, but I'm pretty sure this is a Murphy bed the way that it's designed. I just don't know where the hidden mechanism is to pop it, or I would pop it for you. There's a TV on the other side. Okay. And then, of course, there's the back deck. So you get the party deck on the left, party deck on the right. It's just a party. This is a party unit.
It is. It is. Love it.
It's the RV that YouTube built. Right? That is awesome. I got to go and ask him. I got to know how that goes down. I just do.
My wife likes to do it.
It's,
We talked about the old popular idea, but it just wasn't feasible for what we wanted to do.
so I got to ask. Not that it's important.
Yeah.
But how does the Murphy bed go down?
We're 70% done,
Okay.
and that means that we literally were lucky to be here 2 days
Gotcha.
before the show.
It's always that way.
So what happened was they're going to build this whole desk that folds down for her to sit back there.
Gotcha. Do all your editing.
No, mine's up here.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be her space, and then we'll have a handle that'll just pull down.
Gotcha. Because
But-
it's like there's usually something.
I
and-
know. It's like a magic trick, like behind the TV.
Yeah.
The TV
I
opens
left it
behind
alone,
it,
but
yeah.
I know I could see at the top where it
Yeah.
would open. So I mean, we were here last year, and the guy that had his unit here
Yeah.
last year. had
Andrew is his guy.
Yeah, all that solar was nuts.
Yeah,
It's like 24 solar
We're at
panels.
30 kilowatts. We're running 8 300 amp hour batteries on a 48 volt system.
Nice. So you're plenty good.
We're good enough
You're-
for what we desire to do.
Yeah.
We're not the over the top people, but I have a commercial generator. So like if we need to, when I say that, it's a true 50 amp, the thing's monstrous.
Yeah.
So if we needed to run that to offset running the power system for the speakers and the LED, we can offset the power when we're
Again,
actually full on mode.
I think it was Andrew from last year, right? Is
Yes,
it Andrew.
Andrew Keach,
His thing was he wants to be able to charge his Tesla.
Yeah,
Right? And
it
so
was
all that
insane.
power is because the Tesla goes in the back. It's
Yep.
kind of a really hybrid toy hauler, the whole back bedroom raised, and he can put the Tesla and carry it. But he can not only power the entire rig, he can charge his Tesla.
But again, that's the testament to like
What these people
you
do.
wanna
Whatever you want.
Whatever you
Yep.
can desire or think about doing,
Yep.
you have the opportunity.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be looking out for you, and maybe we can find you at a rally somewhere.
yes.
Thank you for
That'd be
coming
great.
by. I really do
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Tall
Very
Man's
nice
RV
meeting
Reviews.
Well, I like it because you are tall.
I am.
And it gives perspective to it. Did you get in the shower?
I did.
Okay, good, good.
Shower's
Did
good.
you like
Oh,
my appreciation
I
for
did. I
And
liked
I'm
it
not
all.
even tall. I'm almost 6 foot.
Well, you're tall enough.
Yeah. But I get so tired of doing this.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. It's
yeah.
all day long.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm glad you got the
All day
shower.
long. I did.
Okay.
This is my thing.
All right.
And I get on the toilets too.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's fine.
yeah.
Did that toilet, was it better for you?
I didn't climb on this one yet.
Oh.
It's been kind of busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that one's positioned a little differently.
I'll tell you here in a minute.
Oh.
Well, I usually record him when he's
yeah,
on the
there's-
toilet. But yeah, we can't keep that door open.
Yeah. You're clear.
This one's good.
Yeah,
That one's good?
Because the way we designed it, we had that thought in mind.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah.
So that would be Lisa's.
Yeah.
This would be mine.
Yeah.
But again, it doesn't matter because we would design it however we want to design
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Exactly.
And you would move out things another 3-4 inches.
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
or instead of this way, I'd go this way. Whatever.
Yeah.
We
Options. Love the options.
we met with Recreation by Design last year.
Oh, yeah.
Filmed
I like them.
their whole setup
Yeah.
and gave them an idea of what we wanted. And it turned out it was going to be like 48 feet.
Yeah.
It was nearly this big. And because we had some special needs, wasn't incredible special,
Right.
but we want this, and this. And she drew it up nice and handed it to the guys like, wow, that's really neat. Like,
Yeah.
not neat as in cool, neat as in she used, he says normal people come with a napkin and some scribbles.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go in because he's playing.
Yes, he
Again, it was a
is.
pleasure to meet you. I'm Robert, it's my wife Lisa.
I'm so happy you stopped by.
We'll come back by, give you a little something in a minute. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. For you who wanted to see Spacecraft, this was their design this year. And for a YouTuber. All right, let's go back over to Lance and get our bags.
I do parking, old man in the club car.
By the way, you saw the guy walking by there just playing a minute ago. There is all kinds of cool atmospheric stuff going on here outside of just the RVs. Saw this cool robot yesterday. They've got all kinds of entertainers and jugglers and just, it's entertaining for everybody, right? You bring in your kids and they want to have a moment to themselves or whatever, there's some entertainment for them. All right, so let's get our bags, which we stashed here. Pull out a sticker for him, Lisa.
Yep.
Make him an honorary member of the Tall Man Clan.
Right.
And just as we're walking by, because if you want to see I was mentioning the gentleman's motorcycle. I shot a short of it. I can't remember if I put it up on the YouTube channel or our Facebook, which I'm such a horrible creator. We started a Facebook channel, guys. Just go to Facebook and search Tall Man's RV Reviews, okay? We put different content up there than what we stream. So go join. It's not a group, it's an actual page. So just search Tall Man's RV Reviews and you'll see this. All right, that's his bike and it's on an articulating arm and he just presses a button and it rolls out. Actually, I think I did put this on the channel, so you guys probably have seen the short of this, but this is his rig in the front. What I didn't really realize, the LED wall was part of the rig. I thought it was just
I didn't
something
realize
else.
that either.
It's got a freaking LED wall. That is just nuts. It's not as expensive as you think. It's not inexpensive, but it's not as expensive as you think. We're streaming live. I won't put you on if you don't want to be on, but what do you think all that costs?
Probably 900 to 1.2.
You're extremely off on the high side.
We wanted to get
Yeah.
that to you. Thank you.
By the way, here was his color choices. Here's one, vote for that one. Here's number 2, vote for that scheme. And here's number 3, vote for that scheme. Okay? And so his followers are going to vote for which paint scheme they want to choose. Yep, there you go. So if you've got 600 grand to spare, there you go. Is it inexpensive? No, but you heard that gentleman talk. People think it's way more expensive than it actually really is. and I don't want to downplay it. Not that 600 grand is a little bit of money, but I feel you get a lot more for what you think. Does that make sense, Lisa?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, so didn't we want to go in? We wanted to look at east to west today.
We did, and I
And-
believe they're that way.
I don't remember. Get out the map. That's why we have a map. Yeah, I think they're this way. I think they're this way.
Because we walked
we
past
walked by
them
them.
coming in.
Yeah, we've not seen their fifth wheels, and they've got a couple new things going on, so we want to check them out. I just don't remember exactly where they are. So we'll walk till we find them.
I'm pretty sure it's over there.
Over where?
I'm pretty sure it was on that stretch of road.
I don't think so, Lisa, but
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Well, you know what? We'll just take a little detour and we'll go in here. This is where Grand Design had been the last few years.
Yeah, so that was new.
Here's some Chapparels, Prisms. Got your Class C's here. We haven't seen any Class C's yet. I think we're back here. If you see something you want, make sure you stop us. Wow, look at this thing, Lisa.
Oh wow.
This thing is huge. What is this? This is a Coachman Chapparel light. It's the 368 TBH. It's $49,995. That seems inexpensive for its size. I know the camera isn't doing it justice, but it is freaking huge.
It is.
Let's just go take a look.
Yeah.
By the way, oh, it's 42 feet. There it is. That's only 9,800 pounds.
Well, it does say light.
Yeah, I got an outdoor kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in, take a quick peek.
And by the way, Lisa T says, good morning. You're doing a great job again. Thank you again.
Thank you, we appreciate it, we really do.
We
So when
do,
you first
and it's
come
our
in, you got a little
pleasure.
sofa here, a little love seat. I'm sure that folds out to become a bed. Yep, Thomas Paine collection. You got your theater chairs right here. Got some cabinetry up above. Right across from the theater chairs, you've got 3 cabinets there. They're a little shallow, but that's okay. Place to put things.
Yeah.
Furion sound bar. You got your TV up above. Into the kitchen, it's a galley style kitchen, nice and straight. And you've got your single basin sink, residential faucet, cabinetry all up above.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Very, very tall
Yep.
storage, yeah.
You've got your high point microwave, 3-burner stove, a little bit of an oven. You have some drawers and doors here. Yep, you'll be able to put your trash down there. Okay. You've got your Everchill refrigerator. Right. This is 12 volt. By the way, here's another way of locking refrigerators. Somebody was asking the other day. This bar just does that and it keeps the refrigerator from opening when you're driving down the road. Okay. Over here, there's, I would call this your food pantry. You guys can go in, it's okay.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yep. There you go. Nice. Sounds pretty solid.
Yeah.
All right. Your dinette seats 4. And then we get in the back. So this is a bit of a bunkhouse. So you got a bunk there. There's a bunk up top. It's just up right now. So maybe you put some extra pillows up against here and you can sit there like a sofa during the day. And then of course there's a bunk up on this side as well. You can mount a TV here if this is the kids area. All right, there is some storage underneath there, this big kind of cubby down there. And then this has its own bathroom in the back with a tub.
Wow.
So definitely made for the children's.
Wow.
Okay. That toilet, you know what? I'm going to go on. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. Drop in the backpack. By the way, there is wardrobe in here for hanging stuff.
Very nice.
All right.
Yeah.
And a drawer and a door. Okay. But let's check this out from the tall perspective. It just fits me. I'm literally touching, but I'm right where I normally would be. And there's plenty of width. So 6'4" and fluffy, good to go. Okay.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. Single basin sink. It's tiny, but you know, as you see, you can get your soap up there, and that's that. And there's some storage down there, very little. and you got your medicine cabinet up above. But as I mentioned, that is a tub. Now, I'm not going to climb in there because this would not be my shower. This would be for the kids. But if you see from my height where I'm standing, you know what? I'll just do it.
I think you might get in there.
I'll fit. It just, tubs are a little uncomfortable for me to stand because they always seem to curve in a little bit, and it makes my knees buckle, and it's just uncomfortable to stand for me. Now, if I do this, I'm fine, but that's also a strange position to stand in for an entire shower. But again, it's not meant for mom and dad. It's meant for the kids. Okay, so it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to keep this off because I know we got to get into the master.
All
Check that
right.
one out. Yeah, this sucker is long.
It is.
All right, so we might as well do the master bedroom first since we're up here. This looks to be residential queen to me. Okay, storage underneath. Oh, the whole thing lifts up, Lisa.
Oh, yeah.
So there is storage up there. As you can see, there's cubbies and a drawer underneath here. That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit uncomfortable to raise it, see where the mattress is, and see where the wood is, and so it was hard to get to it. Anyway, it's not horrible. I'm just telling you how it feels.
Yeah.
Okay. Left and right nightstands, power, USB, plenty of space for CPAPs. There's closets up above there. I'd say none of that is for hanging. However, you do have wardrobe over here with a very large hanging space and some additional drawers down here. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the TV would mount somewhere here. It's a pretty solid feeling, and you could articulate it out, but it could be in the way of the closet. Oh no, I'm sorry. The TV stuff is over here. So the
there we
TV would
go.
mount right here somewhere. Bit of an awkward place. You're just going to get a small TV. Okay. So let's try that master bath. All right, Lisa's backing up because she still has her bag on.
I do. It's hard to turn
Yeah,
around
it
when you got a
is.
backpack.
Oh, this is much better.
Backpack the size of Texas.
Yeah! All right, tall and fluffy approved, everybody. This is great. Okay. Directly across from me is your vanity. A little bit of counter space, which is nice. This is all open down there, which is awesome. You've got your medicine cabinet up here. Lots of drugs in there. Okay. And the shower. Shower fit for the tall man clan.
Right.
Look at that. And it literally is the entire. I love that the skylight is the entire length. Okay.
That's awesome.
4 fingers. So let's just call that 2 inches. So 6'6" max, guys. Okay. 6'6.5" maybe. All right.
Very nice.
So there you go. All right, Lisa, head on down the stairs, head out. Let's continue to go look for those east to wests.
All
I
right.
need to just grab my backpack. All right. There's that one. Hopefully you guys like the Lances and the Spacecraft. We love to go in Spacecraft. Especially every year it's different, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, we're at the end of this display. But I know they're right around here somewhere, Lisa.
I know they are as well.
No way. We are lost because
We did not come through here. I
We did
think.
not.
Yeah, it's got to be.
All right, so I'll tell you what. You get out the map.
Okay.
Let's walk because I think they're right here.
I think you're right.
There's so much to see, guys. This is why, if you're going to come here on your own, spend some time, do a little bit of research before you come here. If there's something sort of specific you're looking for, that time that you spend before you get here is going to be a lifesaver because there is just so much. Everyone that we sit down and talk to that it's their first year here, the common theme is overwhelming. It really can be. And because there's so many and how they're all laid in here, you can also get lost very easily. We've been walking around this place for 4 days and we still can't find stuff. But this is what we're looking for right here. We found it, Lisa, we're right here.
I see.
So we're gonna ask to stash our backpacks and go look at some east to west. We're not gonna ask, we're just gonna stash them. How y'all doing today? Okay.
We've got a couple of comments here.
All right, well, let's answer a couple comments first before we go in. How's that sound?
Zachary says, I have that bar on my refrigerator. After a few hours, the doors start to move and it starts to let the doors open and close going down the row. Privately.
All right, so this is an east to west. This is the 3100 RL. Okay, 65,995 for this particular model. And again, 3100 RL. There it is, 3100 RL. You're 35 foot 4 inches. Unloaded 10,500 pounds, but you can carry about 3,500 plus pounds. Not too bad. So you got your nice extended handle to get in and out. I love to see that it's being done more and more. This is true 4-season package, so it's going to be extra insulated. So as you get in here, very traditional looking entry, if you will, meaning the opposing slides left and right. Right, so you have lots of living space up here. There is your 2 theater chairs, your dinette, sofa. These are not fabric. It's a sort of, again, an interesting patterned pleather. They are manual, okay, which is nice. Your sofa's over there. It does pull out to be a bed. You have some nightstands here that do fold up. It doesn't go all the way down, but you can, you know, hide a few things in there, maybe the remotes or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Power and USB on each. Right. There's some cabinetry up above with glass fronts. Love that. And these do go all the way through. And then across from the theater chairs, you got your TV, sound, and a big fireplace, which is on and putting out some heat.
Yes, it is.
Woohoo!
Feels nice.
Right? There is a little bit of storage back behind the TV too as well.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We can put our lighting for streaming back there. And of course you got this big storage up here too.
Ah, look at that.
All right.
Very nice.
The dinette is sort of a 50-50. 50-50 meaning you got 2 chairs, and then over here is sort of the bench kind of thing, but not like a traditional bench. It's like this moves. It's like an ottoman. So let's say you want to put that out by the sofa and play a board game or something. You could pull that out if you didn't want to do it at the table.
Absolutely.
There's a silverware tray here, nice. But this also pulls out a little bit, if I remember correctly, so you can make it a little bigger. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it slides out.
I don't think this one does.
It may not. It may not. I don't know. I don't know. Then we have the kitchen.
Yep.
Kitchen is really neat. At least the island. There's 2 fold-ups.
Not one.
On either end. That is great.
Yes, absolutely. Solid surface.
Solid surface, y'all.
Love that, yeah. So we have a large single basin sink with this tall faucet. Underneath we do have a drawer and we've got a pull-out trash can. Under the sink we've got a couple of shelves and then we've got another pull-out drawer and some more shelves over here. On this side, again, solid surface. Both sides of the stove. We've got a
GE residential
microwave. We got a 3-burner stove and an oven.
Right.
There's
cabinetry all the way around.
I'll let you tell then.
Yep. Nice. Couple drawers and then the 2 cabinets there and then a big pull-out drawer on the bottom. Over here, we've got your Furrion side-by-side, which is awesome. Nice. And then this double-doored thing here. Look at this thing, Lisa. Mm-hmm. That is a pantry and a half.
Did you see that?
Pantry with adjustable shelves, right?
I
open
like
it up and
it.
show it. That is a pantry and a half right there, y'all.
It is.
Y'all are hoarding some food in this sucker.
I certainly would.
Now, one side's adjustable, the other side is not.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's move forward. Get up in here. We've got our master. Oh yeah, this is definitely tall and fluffy approved. Look at how far back this is.
Oh wow.
I had to turn the corner and look for it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is
Wow.
this is great, guys.
Look at you.
So definitely.
You need a pillow.
I could use a pillow right now. I'm tired. All right, over here, pull out trash.
Nice.
Toilet holders here on the ground. Place for all your linens.
Nice.
Hooks to hang up your wet towels. Across from me is your vanity.
Hang on, what's going on with my gimbal here?
You have to hit the button, Lisa. Right there, the trigger. Trigger by hit the trigger twice. There you go.
There we go.
Lisa still hasn't figured out how to work this gimbal. We've had it for a year and a half.
Yeah.
There we go. Keep it straight. Under countermount sink, you got 4 drawers. Nice. And then there's a door here, some storage underneath. It's funny, we both love the other gimbal better, but this one is a much better gimbal. So I don't know, it's crazy. You do have hot water on demand. Okay. And then let's climb in the shower. Okay. So the good news is I don't have to be in the skylight, thank God, because the skylight ends right here.
That's awesome.
Okay. I don't even catch the screws that are hanging down.
But the screws are not recessed.
They are not. So you wouldn't want to be any taller than me because it's just the width of my finger to the screw. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but in the bubble, you could be 5'8". I'm sorry, 6'8". I'm 6'4". You could be every bit of 6'8", almost 6'9", and be in the skylight.
Nice.
Okay. So you have a couple shelves in the front, 3 of them. You have a bench and a shelf in the back. Very comfortable in here, guys. Very comfortable.
Very nice.
All right, so let's get into the front, into the master. This looks like an RV King. There is no nightstands left and right, but they put them up top. There's the shelves that are up top. Okay. I don't think you're putting a CPAP up there, so you're going to have to put them on the ground.
Do you see power?
On this side, there's power and USB right there on the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
There we
I'm
go.
assuming on the other side, there is nothing on the other side.
I
So
didn't see anything
only
on the other
power
side.
is right there. Okay. So this does lift up to have generous storage
Oh
underneath.
yeah, that's tall.
It's huge.
It is.
Okay. Right across from here, you have 4 drawers. And storage. Does this pull out? Yes, it pulls
Oh,
out. So
wow.
hidden storage.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it slides, that if whatever stuff you have on top doesn't fall off.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where your TV would go right here. And then you have your big front closet. It is washer and dryer prepped. So you can put a washer and dryer up in here.
Very nice. Yeah, that's a lot of space in there.
So I will tell you, very, very basic from fit and finish. Right? It's not over the top. There's not a lot of like incredible woodwork. I mean, the woodwork in here is nice. Please don't take the comments and look at them too deep. What I'm trying to say is at a price point giant fifth wheel, this is nice. Nothing felt cheap and flimsy, but again, not over the top, right?
And Zachary made a comment too, and that goes right along in the line of what you're talking about. He said he's seen a lot of fit and finish quality issues with East to West, and a rep that he knows at Brinkley had a funny remark when he mentioned they were trying to copy them. You know, again, you're paying a lot more for a Brinkley.
Yeah, Brinkley's are pretty high end. I mean, dovetail drawers. I mean, there's the fit and finishes is where it at. It is look. So without trying to get too incredibly complicated here, we'll just do this for a minute here, and we'll just take a break. Because you want to grab some water while we're doing this?
Where's the backpacks? I don't remember
They're
where we
right
left
outside.
them. Are they right outside here?
They're
Sure.
right in the thing.
I
We'll
will
just
be
sit
right
here
back.
while we do this. So you got a chassis, right? The chassis is a chassis is a chassis. Steel is steel is steel. Now there might be 1 slide, 2 slide, 3 slides, this kind of slide, which is going to increase weight or decrease weight. But a chassis is a chassis is a chassis, right? Then you're going to have your walls, right? Most everybody, not all of them, but at these levels, everything's made out of Azdel siding. Okay, great. So it's Azdel siding. It's the same across the board. But as we were talking with someone this morning it doesn't matter if your walls are 2 or 3 inches. Once you cut a hole in it and put a window in it, really a lot of the R value goes away because these windows aren't insulated. And double pane windows aren't squat because they're not thermal pane windows. They're just double pane. It's a marketing thing, okay? If you want to get any kind of major thermal barrier out of a window, it has to be thermal pane with argon gas in the middle like you would have in your house. They don't put those on RVs. And so all of that, if you will, respectfully, mostly the same across the board when you get to your high-end stuff, okay? It's the fit and finish. How many cool little things, what kind of woods are they using, the carpentry, you know, are the nails or screws hidden? I mean, what lengths have they gone with their fit and finish? That's what separates everybody, all the different manufacturers, really.
Lisa T said no competition with Brinkley, and then she said, true, guess it depends if you're purchasing. What could be your last RV you're just starting out, or you're just starting out? Sorry, there was...
So say that again?
She said, guess it depends on if you're purchasing what could be your last RV, or if you're just starting out.
Absolutely. But I would say that's true for most people. The gentleman, if you've been watching for a while, Lisa T, we were just over at Spacecraft, and we were talking about Andrew, who we met last year. Spacecraft was his very first RV. He didn't start off small and work his way up and figure stuff out. He bought the most expensive
right out of the
towable,
gate,
if you will, that you could buy and fully custom. But generally speaking, yeah, people will start off with something, learn from there, learn what they like and they don't like. It's okay, come in, and go from there. You know, we've had a couple different RVs, and each time we get something else in the new RV that is on our list of things that we want. Now, of course, through time, our needs also change, right?
That's very true.
Brinkley is building a nice unit. It really, they're beautiful. The fit and finish is great. I personally have yet to decide if the price they're charging is appropriate for what you're getting. I don't know about that yet. So, though they're pretty, they're different because they're the new guys on the block. So, but I don't know yet. And I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to, you know, again, be Switzerland on the fence. I like the look of them. I like the innovative ways they hide storage and things. I like some of those things they do.
I love the dovetail drawers.
I love the fact that you're getting a high-end cabinet made in there. You don't see dovetail drawers in a lot of places. Okay, you may see some lap joints and things, but mostly they're just getting stapled. Okay, those things are really nice. But is it worth the price they're paying, or that you would pay for it? I don't know. I think they're probably a little bit higher than they need to be because they're the new guy on the block and there's so much excitement over it. They're able to get a little more money. But it's all in the eye of the beholder. If that's what you want, then that's what you want. Yeah, does that make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Does
I
that
mean,
make sense?
yeah, I'm with you. I totally, you know, I love Brinkley, but again, I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd buy one. As much as we like it, I truthfully, right? I mean, we talk a lot when we're running around. They're beautiful, but I'm not sure I would pay. I think the last one we looked at was like 135 or something like that.
Yeah, on the sale.
We shot video, which again, we shot 3 of them. I forget the model numbers, but we're going to put out full-length videos of the Brinkleys. We wanted to give them some really good coverage, not them as Brinkley, them, the actual RVs, so that you could see the fit and the finish and the innovativeness without being in the way of the people here looking to buy. Fortunately, we're in a corner right now where it hasn't been very busy, but it's very busy.
Yeah,
and
it
so
is.
We're trying to stay out of the way of people doing their stuff. So anyway, another comment?
Yes, Zachary said he would never buy one, and Lisa T said heading towards hubby retiring in a couple of years. We're still not going to travel a ton, more close to home, camping and visiting with grandchildren. For us here in Canada, the RV prices are ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, definitely.
We met a bunch of people from Canada that are down here looking to buy.
We have met a bunch of people from Canada. We've met people from Spain. I mean, people are coming from all over to this RV show, and the prices that are here, they're really good. Lisa T says, we recently got a price for a Rockwood that isn't much less than a Brinkley. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Yeah. Well, so if you see something you like, you know, let us know, and you know, we'll try and hook you up with whoever you need to talk to here.
Well, enough of that. We're sitting in an east to west, so let's continue looking at east to west.
Enough
about those guys.
All right.
So this was the Blackthorn. They've got a couple of others here we're going to go look at. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to turn you around.
Thank you so much.
Well, you could have come in earlier.
You could have.
No, we just sat down, rehydrated. We've been streaming for, I don't know what, an hour and a half now-ish.
So far.
So we needed to hydrate a little bit and answer some questions.
Speaking of that, I need to hydrate. I have.
So we're going to look at a couple more. If we have some questions, we're going to come back and find you.
Mark,
I'm Robert. Nice to meet you.
Very nice.
How long have
Thank
these
you
been
so
out? That's my
much.
first. question.
So we started making fifth wheels about 4 years ago. We started with our Tandera mid-profile fifth wheel. Then we introduced the Yahara luxury fifth wheel. This year we introduced the Blackthorn and the Dakota, which Dakota's our toy hauler.
Yep.
Blackthorn's a mid-profile. So these range from our smallest floor plan, which isn't here, is about 7,000 pounds, all the way up to 14,000 pounds on our big mid-bunk, depending on how you equip it. We're in the 3100 RL right now, which is about 35 feet long, 35 feet 4 to be precise. The dry weight on this one's about 10,500 pounds.
Which is a nice sort of weight, if you will.
2,100 pound hitch weight. So, you know, with this series, we're trying to make this accessible to some gas trucks. And, you know, kind of here at this show, we think we have one of the best built fifth wheels under 70 grand. You know, this one's got a pretty attractive show price on it, and you get a lot for that. We've got two 15,000 BTU air conditioners. We've got automatic leveling on this. We have the big 35,000 BTU furnace.
You know, it's funny. This is our 4th year at the show, but this is my first time walking by, if you will, and seeing a fifth wheel with the East to West name on it, which I feel like crappy about that, because since that's what I was expecting to say, yeah, we just brought them out like, you know, last year, and I just didn't see them.
Yep.
And so,
well, it was easy to miss last year. We had a terrible spot. But that's one of the things is, you know, we're a lower volume manufacturer. I mean, we only build 5 a day in this factory. In our luxury factory, we only build 2 a day. So we're not building the most, but you're starting to see, you know, not only our fifth wheels, but our travel trailers and our Class C are slowly growing and getting some recognition. So,
but by the way, are you all hearing him? I forgot.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
on
you're
microphones.
not on mic. That's true.
Are you hearing Mark okay? We sure wish there was an East-West toy hauler that could tow with our F350 SR. What was that?
Yeah, she would like to be able to tow with their F350 SRW with max capacity, and she's got 3,884 pound. And Lisa says, yes, we hear him.
Okay. So
she
let's
said-
go look at a toy hauler. She wants to see a toy hauler.
Our toy haulers are in the other display.
Gotcha.
Spot 530 with
Yep.
Optimum. I would love if you guys had an opportunity to go down there today, because this is the first Florida Supershow with Dakota toy hauler. We've also got 3 of our Yahara luxury fifth wheels, including the new 390 DS, which is a double suite floor plan. So I think those would be worth looking at. In this display, I just have the
Blackthorns.
Lazy Day.
Now, Lisa did say that you mentioned Yahara. She said, we really do love the Yahara, but are more interested in a mid-profile.
So that would be our Blackthorn that we're in, or our Tanderas. You know, one of the things that we are super cognizant on with the mid-pros is the hitch weight. Even our mid-bunk, which is a heavier floor plan, you know, in the 14,000, you know, 13 to 14,000 pound range. But where we position the axles, we've got a lower hitch weight around 2,200. The hitch weight on this is about 2,100. And then on our half-ton series, we focused on hitch weights 1,400 and below.
Nice. So let's go look at a couple of the other Blackthorns for y'all, and we'll take a peek. Mark, thank you so much.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yep, not a problem.
Let me know if you have any
Absolutely.
questions, please grab
Yeah, I'm sure they'll
Thank you.
start
They'll
flowing
let us
in, and
know.
we'll come and find you.
If you do go to the display, look for Jesse. He's our sales manager.
Jesse. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So there you go. Ran into the man himself. All right. So this is the 26RD. All right.
We're trying to get the
So
word out,
show
so
price
thank you.
$45,995. Which, by the way, if you forgot the show price on this one, the one that we were just in, that was $65,995. Okay. So let's go look at this 26RD. So as you come in, you got your dinette just here to the left, and it's a big U. I would call that a C, right? I know most people look at it this way and call it a U, but I call that one a C. That's a big C-shaped dinette.
C is for cookie.
Right?
That looks like a C to me, too.
Right, that looks like a C to Lisa. You guys in the chat, is that a C or a U? I don't know.
Well, if I'm looking at it this way, it almost looks like an N.
It does. It does. It's an N shape, right? I don't know. That's just the fun we have. Okay, over there, there's your theater chairs. They're apart. I'm sure they link together at the bottom. Again, there's just so many people that are rough with these things here at the show. Stuff comes apart. We found a couple doors that have been pulled off, and that's not about the quality of the build.
Oh, and
that's
ink
just people are
blotches
rough.
on sofas.
Yeah,
Just some of
ink
these
stains on the. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, people are not nice.
Yeah. So here again. I'm sorry. So there's your theater chairs
Did you want me
right
to-
there, and then I'll give you a break for a minute.
Okay.
There's big TV, y'all. It's a pretty big TV.
That is.
That's every bit of 50, if not 55. It's a really good sized TV. In fact, I think that's probably a 55. I really do.
Yeah,
right?
that's huge.
And what's nice is the space that's underneath there, it flows all around into the kitchen.
It does.
Which, by the way, Jensen audio system as well.
Which we also have.
And you have a flip up there as well.
We do.
Love that. Love the flip
right?
ups.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Mark is going to be shadowing us. He's outside. He's not inside with us. So if you have more questions, let us know. We'll
Yeah,
ask.
absolutely.
Big single basin sink, 3 burner stove, got your little oven, microwave above, nice cabinetry.
Big, tall cabinetry.
Right, and it goes all the way through. And like I said, I mean, we're here, we're touching this.
Yeah.
I know you all were mentioning quality earlier, but I'll tell you, the Winnebagos were way cheaper
worse.
than this.
Yeah.
I really am impressed with how this feels.
Me too.
Right?
Yeah.
And again, he's outside, he can't hear me, so I'm not saying that on his behalf. If you've been watching us long enough, we know we tell you how it is. And again, these are our opinions, guys. They're neither right nor wrong. They're opinions.
I will say
Now,
this.
that's a little
That's a little
that's
thin.
flimsy.
I will say that.
Okay. we're gonna let them know, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, those need a little help.
Yeah, they
Okay.
do.
All right. So, do they have a food pantry? Let's give it the food pantry test.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Pantry with adjustable shelves.
All right.
Not those.
No, those are solid.
Those are hard as a rock, man.
Yeah.
Adjustable shelves. Yeah, man, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Nice ever-chill refrigerator. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Little pull-out tray down there. That'd be a great place to store the dog bowls,
Yep.
right?
Might be a little high unless you got
Yeah,
a big dog.
but I mean to store them and then pull them out,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, we didn't open all the cabinetry, but there's cabinetry everywhere, as well as underneath the dinette as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's continue up. The stairs are on the left, as you can see. So we get the bathroom. Let's give this the tall and fluffy test. We're gonna have to change the tall man toilet testing now.
We might have to.
I love that tall man toilet test. I mean, it just
know.
flows.
Well, we could do tall and fluffy test.
Tall and fluffy test.
Yeah, that'll
Maybe.
work.
Okay, so this is great for the tall people. I would go fluffy, except I'm basically leaning against the wall on the left-hand side. So if you're much wider than I am, this will be a little bit challenging if you're wider than me. I mean, you can augment a little bit, but then it's going to be
Or
uncomfortable.
you can lean a little. I know.
What are you talking about? Are you going to lean for 20 minutes?
No.
No. So, tall, yes. Fluffy, yeah. All right. Directly across from me, your vanity. Nice countertop space. Okay. All right. These are some little drawers here. All right. Got a little cabinet under there. Ah, look at that. There's a valve right there. If you have to turn the water off, you can
Oh,
turn the
very
water
nice.
off.
I like
nicely.
that.
Love
Yeah.
that. Hot water on demand.
Yeah.
Right. And I can see my whole self. We're going to climb in the shower, which is basically at the same level as the floor in here.
It is.
This
Love
is
it.
a nice shower. Mark, send me one. We'll test it for you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the master. All right, so I got to go RV King, Lisa.
I do too.
All right, RV King.
Yeah.
Storage underneath. Mm-hmm. And by the way, a low profile. Right? So many beds are like up here. It's hard to add a good sized residential
I'm going
mattress.
to try and get your legs in there, so.
Here's my
Yeah.
knee right there.
Yeah.
So to put like a nice 13-inch hybrid mattress in here is easy. Again, so many of them have like really high beds. You can't put a higher mattress on it because you need a step stool to crawl in. Not these ones. This is great. All right. Big cabinet storage up front. Smaller. That's a shelf on that side. That's a shelf on that side, and the reason is because you have wardrobe over here, which is huge hanging space right here, okay? And then you've got 3 drawers down there.
Very nice.
Actually, nice, really nice.
Yeah. TV backer there.
Yep, TV right there, see, TV backer. All right, let's go harass Mark.
All right. Let's go get him.
We're not afraid.
No.
Grab the water.
I got it.
Of course, where'd he go? He's busy.
Oh, okay.
He's busy.
We'll have to catch him in a little bit
All
then.
right, so we're going to do another one. They're brand new. It's a brand new line. Let's cover them for you guys. So this is the 3300 RD. Is that the same as the other one?
I'll go check.
64949? 33 R 30.
This is 3100 RL.
3100. So this is the 33. We looked at the 31. So 3300 RD. Again, 4-season rated, which is awesome. Asdel siding. Wow. See, look at this, guys. This is beautiful.
This is nice, yeah.
First impression walking in is it's a wow, right? It's simple, well appointed. It's not over the top. Remember we talk about sofas folding out? This is actually what one looks like folded out. Okay, so imagine with both of them folded out, they basically would be touching here in the middle, and so you've got the party bed. I mean, it goes from side to side. So this is not a front living; it's a rear living. So you have 2 opposing love seats, right? Again, this is a love seat. It's just down in its bed configuration. 2 theater chairs, which are manual. And up front, you do have your TV, which looks to be about a 50. Your entertainment center room's there. Fireplace, which is on right now, so I thank them very much. And up above, cabinetry all the way around. I'll open them for you so you can see. But it's not incredibly deep, but you can store some things in there. But what's also nice is you can reach it.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, this is, again, called the mid-profile. So it's slanted and it also slants in the front. So that's also how you're saving weight. As we turn around here, you have that same adjustable shelf in your pantry. Solid wood shelves.
Very nice.
Okay? Then we get into the kitchen. Your stove is here. The kitchen's broken up a little bit, okay? Because your dinette is over here, right? And your dinette's also on a track. There's a pull right here, Lisa. Okay, so it can either be all the way up here, sort of against the wall, and maybe the 2 of you sit here. I think it also pulls out. It does pull out. I just don't know what I'm doing yet with it. Is it both sides? Hang on. Come on, come on. It's always when we're live.
Always.
It should. I don't know. I promise you it pulls out. I can see the mechanism.
You just can't find the lever.
I just can't figure out how to do it. Okay? Anyway, because you'd pull it out to seat 4.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that it moves. So you can have it tucked in when you're not using it.
Uh-huh.
Right? So it gives you more space.
And there's an ottoman that has been moved out to the living that I bet you could bring that in. if
Sort
you
of. Doesn't
wanted
it pull
to
out?
use it here.
Okay, show me how. I've been wrestling with the darn thing.
Actually, that's the end.
Oh, that's the end.
it
I
was
already
out.
had it all the way out.
Okay.
Now, when it slides much smoother on the end and much nicer on the out.
Yeah, because I'm like, I know it comes out. I can see the mechanism. I'm like, I didn't realize it was already out.
We got a little beat up here at the show.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, people are
People
rough.
are just not rough. That's why I don't like to tug and pull.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know it does it, but I don't want to break it.
You can configure it to 2 chairs and the ottoman here.
Yep.
We're kind of fine. And for the show, we set it up like this because we like the ottoman back there so we can show it off a little bit better.
Something for the future.
Yep.
Put another piece of wood underneath.
Okay. Easy.
Like these, those are amazing.
Those are
That's
nice and
great. Solid wood.
Yeah.
But
We-
you put some stuff in there, it's pretty flexible.
We're full timers,
Just, you know.
and so we put a lot of
What do you guys
weight
full-time
in
at?
things.
You don't want to know.
Yeah,
You'd be
you
upset.
don't.
We have a Grand Design.
Oh, very nice.
We had a 28 BH. We literally just a couple months ago got a 321 BH, just upgraded to a bigger size. So we went from a 30 foot to a 37 foot.
Great.
It's a tow behind.
Yeah.
I got an F350 dually so I could get whatever I want. It was more of an emergency purchase.
Okay.
We won't go into details live on the camera, but we bought it from a family dealership that was able to augment it the way that we needed it.
Great.
Which is something that we found hard, being tall. We've got some challenges. We need 2 unique sleep areas that sleep adults,
Yes.
not kids.
Yes.
And so they took on the 321 BH, it's got the L bunks in the back. They took the bottom one and they made it a full-size bed for a residential size mattress.
That's cool.
Reinforced the cabinets a little bit. I mean, they did a few things for us.
Cool.
So that
Okay,
was nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But we're always on the haul. We got the big truck to upgrade to a 5th wheel. And it's funny, you weren't in there and we were giving you props. We were just saying, now I'm not saying this because Mark's not in it. I just, we tell the truth. Very stunning walking in here.
Great.
It's not over the top.
Yeah.
It's not like crappy. right?
Yeah.
Either,
Yes.
right? Not, how do I want to say it? Not high-end finishes, but luxurious type finishes,
Comfortable.
right?
So-
It's very comfortable, right? And a great price point.
Yeah, and that's so here we have some core construction principles we believe in, right? Like we do plywood decking in the floor, we do plywood decking in the roof, we do Asdel composites in our wall.
Yep.
We're a big believer in Goodyear tires, Dexter axles, and Moride suspension. We've just for the 2024 model year gone to the new Alpha Ply roof with a lifetime warranty. It's got the moisture cure sealant on it.
Keep on talking.
I would tell you that as you get an opportunity, because here with the Blackthorn and our Mid Pro, we're being a little bit more weight sensitive. Totally embrace the feedback on the drawers. So one thing, as you guys make your way through the show, if you do make your way to that other display for the Ahara, please take a look at the drawers we implemented in that, the Dakota, because we are using real furniture quality drawers in that. We're still kind of refining the weight because our weight went up quite a bit. So we're, some floor plans that used to weigh 14.5 are weighing closer to 15,000 on those now. But we went just as deluxe as we could on the cabinets and the wood and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and we get, that we're talking about light series.
Yeah.
And, you got to cut where you can. And that's why he said just put like
Yeah,
the
put a
strips
brace, right?
underneath
Yeah,
it.
just
It
a
gives
little
it the
strip.
support that it needs and it doesn't add a whole lot of weight.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about things, I will say Lisa T said, FYI, no toe stubber slide outs. That's a deal breaker for her in the Ahara. And she's
The
talking
Ahara,
about.
The 2024 Ahara has the flush floor kitchen slide.
Okay.
We've gotten a ton of feedback to switch our Tandera and Blackthorns to flush floor kitchen slides. So that'll be something we work on for the 2025 model.
All right, so there you go, Lisa. If you like that Ahara, that is
Take a
something
look
they're
at
working on.
If you've looked at a 2022 or 2023 Ahara, we made no less than 50 updates to the 2024 Ahara, with the big ones being flush floor kitchen slide, the PVC marine grade flooring that we've used in our fifth wheels for the first 3 years. We've gone to the vinyl flooring and the slide outs. Took us a while to kind of perfect that design, but we feel real good about it. In the Ahara, we also went from 3 13.5 air conditioners to 3 15,000 B2 air conditioners. We went from the non-ducted to the ducted air conditioners. We upgraded the drawer boxes, went to soft close cabinet doors. So we went to wood trim around the windows, went to frameless windows, new graphics package. So that was a product that we really kind of updated in a big way.
We'll definitely get over there this afternoon.
Yeah,
Not sure we'll
absolutely.
be able to walk there during this stream, but we stream in the morning and we stream in the afternoon.
Yeah, great.
We would stream constant, but the phone eventually dies.
Yeah.
We go until the phone falls off the gimbal.
And so here, and since we're in the Blackthorn, I will kind of point out a couple of things that I think are advantages in this category. We do the seamless fiberglass shower in our larger series. We go to the plastic shower in 1/2 tons. You're a taller guy, right? So you got 6'4" headroom here, which is a little bit taller than most mid-pros. We do 6'4" slide outs, which is a little bit taller than most mid-pros. Our rake, our slope, and our ceiling kind of starts a little bit further up before we go down to the closet, so it does give you some more headroom. We do the carpet-free floor. We don't do ducts in the floor. We bring them all up underneath the base of the cabinet.
Are they ducts or the flexible?
Combination. So, and that's another thing we upgraded for this model year is we went from the foil duct
Yeah.
to the Thermaflex ducting. So, for example, this one is probably a Thermaflex duct that runs to that, so that'll be like a hose. I'm not sure on the one in the back. I think that's also a hose. The ones that run to our kitchen islands are typically a plenum, so a sheet metal plenum that runs through the floor and then comes up. So we use a combination of those. Primarily, though, we're using the Thermaflex, which on a couple of these pass-throughs, you'll be able to see that it's a much more vinyl-based wrapped.
Well, typically it's the plenum that the vinyl's coming off of anyway.
Yeah.
And so that's still huge because that's how it is in a house anyway. You've got your main, rectangular, again, aluminum, whatever plenum that's typically insulated, and then off of that comes the tube, if you will, the flexible tube. And so it's the ones that are all flexible tubes. Sometimes they don't quite
Well,
stay.
the thing that you have to be careful of is where you route them, because sometimes when you're getting a heat duct to the very back of the RV like this one has, it's got to pass by 2 holding tanks, because we've got a gray tank and a fresh tank. So one of the things our engineer had to design is a space for it to run beside it, obviously not below it where it's going to get crushed. So it takes a lot of thought on that,
Yeah.
you know, and you just got to make sure you plan it out right. And
Yeah.
put it in a spot where it's, and again, you don't want a path that's going to take a bunch of twists and turns, because we're going to lose heat flow.
Well, exactly. I can't tell you how many RVs we've seen where it's hot in the front and cold as heck in the back, or vice versa, depending on where the main source starts from.
And I will tell you, good factories, good manufacturers do work closely with their vendors. So for example, we work with Suburban. We use Ericel, who does the Coleman air conditioners and the Suburban furnace. One of the things that we ask them to do, and is monthly and actually bi-weekly, come to our plant, randomly test a coach. They check the CFMs to each heat duct. They check the CFMs to the air conditioner, and they also count. So Ericel's strong recommendation is that you have 6 vents for every air conditioner. They also help us place them properly to get the maximum airflow out of them, and they have a certain amount of ducts they want for the furnace, a certain amount of square inches they want for the cold air return. When you follow those things, you get much better performance out of those appliances.
So here's a great thing for you guys, right? I mean, how often do we as consumers, because Lisa and I are consumers just like you guys watching, get a moment to spend with someone like Mark that goes over things that we would never hear from a sales guy per
It's
se?
called vendor audits, right? Because, you know, one of the things that sometimes consumers get stuck in the middle with is like, hey, my furnace isn't working. Or let's go to gas electric fridges, which, you know, are kind of on their way out of the industry.
Yes.
For years, you know, I've had complaints, and I'm sure many people on the stream have had a gas electric fridge that didn't get cold enough in extremely hot weather. And then you go and you call the medic or you call Norcold and say, hey, my fridge is getting cold. And then they come out and say this wasn't installed properly. And so they don't want to warranty it, and then your manufacturer is the one they're pointing fingers at.
Yeah.
So the way that we try to partner with our suppliers on it is like, hey, tell us how you want this installed, and we want you to come in every 2 weeks and check how we're installing it and sign a sheet that said, hey, I visited East to West Plant 502 today on January 15th, and I audited the installation of their refrigerator, and it passed my audit instructions. So that if we have a rash of warranty claims, we can be like, man, you've been coming to the factory, we're installing it properly. If we weren't, we needed you to tell us that. And that doesn't always work the way it should. It's something we focus on a great deal because, you know, here, like, if we install it properly, we expect it to work properly.
Correct. And if it doesn't, it's
you know,
there's a mechanical failure somehow.
Yes.
And that's where,
yes.
you know, they come in to fix it.
And with HVAC, I will tell you that in my years in the business, I have learned that, man, if you really kind of follow their guidelines and their recommendations, you can get a lot better performance, especially with air conditioning. Like if you work with the supplier on planning your ducting, you know, for example, this duct back here, you'll notice there's 2 vents behind it. This is what's called an H-track. So there's a run that comes off in dead ends. You know, we used to believe that just doing a big racetrack was the best way to do air conditioning and just have this air doing loops around the coach. What we found is the air was doing loops around the coach and not coming out of the ceiling, right? So much of our air conditioning was just staying up there. What we know now, after, you know, a lot of work, is here, having a dead end where the air hits, it comes down, right? So you got it coming off there, boom, come down. Now it's running up here, it's going to come down. You don't want your vents too close to the air conditioner because the air is just going to fly over that register. You know, and same thing in the bedroom. I've got that dead end, so the air is going to come down. Then going into the bed, you know what I mean? So some of that stuff, just how you plan out your ducting can make a world of difference with the same air conditioner.
And if you're not working it to death, that means it's going to last you longer as well.
Yes.
Cooler, longer life.
Yep. So anyway.
I've got a couple of comments from Lisa T. Going back to the toe stubbers, she said, yes, she knows that. She was referring to the Blackthorn and the Tendera.
Yes.
And then she said, what about a lighter toy hauler?
Oh, yes.
And then she goes on to say that she's been in contact with Al Robinson from Great Canadian RV.
Yes.
Yeah, she said maybe you know him.
We do know Al. He's a very, very valued partner for East to West RV. Actually, may have been one of the first 5 or 6 East to West dealers. His relationship with Pete Legal, who's the CEO of Forest River, and Pete's daughter Lisa, who's my boss, is very deep.
And Zachary,
Small world.
Yeah. So we will have. I'm assuming Lisa's talking about the new Dakota toy hauler, which we just launched, and I do believe Al will have that at the Toronto show. I know we're planning to have our Canadian rep Lars Dudek should be at that show. Lars lives in Calgary and is at all the Canadian shows. But so the first two Dakota, the launch of Dakota is an ultra high-end toy hauler. They are heavy. Okay, they're all 3-axle. It's going to be a very boutique brand, meaning we'll probably only build a couple hundred of them. When we build them, we build one a day. Like it's a very complex, very deluxe fifth wheel. I'm sure in the future we'll have some smaller floor plans that do get lighter. The floor plans right now are all over 17,000 pounds. They're 21,500 to 24,000 GVWRs. So they are very big, but we do know that, over the next year or two, we'll get into some smaller, lighter stuff. I don't know if we'll get below 15,000 pounds, but what we're focusing on now, if that thing is like super rigorous construction, it's heavy, but we're super confident that it's the best built toy hauler that Forest River is producing, and we think it's one of the best built toy haulers on the market overall.
she said the Dakota is not F350 SRW towable.
Well,
The hitch weight is most concerning.
Yeah, I think it's around a 3,700 pound hit
Yeah.
weight on that.
yeah, you're getting quite max. Towing is such an enigma of an equation because
Yeah, it is.
everything's, first of all, you think about empty, your truck empty and the RV empty.
Yep.
Well, then you put stuff in it because like just your truck. So everything that you put in your truck takes away from the towability of the truck.
Yep.
Your passenger, whatever else you shove in the back seat, right? That all takes away from whatever capacity that truck can handle. And at, what was it, 3,700 ton weight?
Yep.
Yeah, you're probably at a 450.
Yep.
Because that's a big boy.
It's a big fifth wheel.
It's a big
here,
boy.
we and not to dismiss the comment, like we will, as we grow that product line, get into some lighter weights. Maybe there'll be a sub-series of lighter stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, we're focusing on just the
First
big-
year, it just came out.
Yep.
You got to pick one and roll with
And
it.
that's one of the ones where, candidly, there's probably an extra 200 to 400 pounds of cabinet weight in that because of the raised panel cabinet doors, the dovetail construction on the drawers.
Dovetail in the drawers?
Dovetail,
Dovetail
love
the
it,
drawers and that,
love
so,
it.
And that's where, as we kind of refine it, like there may be a simple move to flat panel doors that would make it lighter. We'll.
Yep.
So don't.
Just keep on watching.
Just watch as the product.
Keep on
evolves.
watching.
And then here, one other thing I will share with your viewers. The weight we put on the website and the brochure is the weight we establish when we build the first one. And if we make changes, we'll update the weight. But always look for the sticker
On the
RV,
unit.
Okay. I'm noticing myself. So for us, it's always here at the door. We've got our dry weight. And one thing I'll say that I like about Forest River, which East to West Division of Forest River, is I think we are the most honest company with our lengths. Okay, so the coach we're in right now says 37'7" as manufactured. Forest River believes in the noonday shadow rule, which is, okay, you look at the RV from above, whatever sticks out the furthest, the pin or the cap is where you're going to measure to the rear wall. Okay, that's how we measure it. A lot of our competitors go from the pin to the rear wall. Okay.
So there might be another 6-8 inches or a
If
foot.
If I measured this coach like other brands do, I would be 36'11". I'm 37'7" because of that. So, just know our lengths are pretty spot on. They're on here, and our weights. That's as it comes across our scales at the factory. With how
As
we
this
built it.
particular one finished.
Yeah. So like
Right.
this one has 2 air conditioners. This one has
Right.
if it was a unit that got built with a generator and slide awnings and things like that,
gonna be heavier.
It's gonna have a different
Yeah.
weight. So, but look at that at any RV you're seeing, because I'm seeing some floor plans out there that maybe when it was introduced by another manufacturer a few years ago weighed this much, but now it's several hundred pounds heavier and they haven't updated their brochure weight. So
Yeah. Anything else?
We've got a few more comments. Let's see. At least he says slightly fluffy plus two 20-pound fur babies, if I can talk straight. And then she says absolutely door sticker is 3,885 pounds on our 2024 F350 Diesel King Ranch we got. Zachary says the way the product managers, reps, service advisors interact help. Care is a big factor for him when buying.
Yep. So care is always an interesting thing in the RV industry. I'm sure everybody knows because there's factory care, right, after the fact, right? And so it's okay. You don't have to duck. It's okay. There's the interaction that you'll have with a manufacturer, but there's also the interaction that you have with the dealers that you buy your products from. And in the end, that's the starting point, is the dealers that you buy your products from. And as everyone well knows, it's tough getting RVs worked on these days, just because there was such a big push, if you will, during the pandemic. Everybody bought RVs. It's just the service guys, they just can't keep up.
There was 5 years worth of RVs sold in 36 months.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes.
And it's just not enough RV techs to deal with the flow of stuff. Because look, you take them down the road, something's going to break. It is what it is. Usually it's minor stuff, but stuff happens. Or if it's a manufacturer defect, like on a refrigerator, right? You're going to start with the dealer, and so with that relationship that you can have with the manufacturer as well is great.
Yeah, and the dealer relationships almost equally as important. I mean, I think the manufacturer, here, our belief is if we build it as well as we can, the dealer will have to fix less stuff.
Right.
But here, choosing the dealer you buy from is a very important part of the buying process.
All right, well, let's get a couple more.
Yep, sounds
Thanks,
good.
guys. Great.
Thank you.
All right, y'all.
There was one other comment here before we go, and it was, I believe, Motor Advisor said he likes his Lance.
Yeah, well, look, we all have our preferences.
Yeah, we do.
And this is why when we do an event like this, we try to cover the variety of stuff.
Yes.
Right, from all across the board.
Exactly.
From Lances all the way up to the Spacecrafts.
Exactly.
Right, and everything in between. Because everybody has their price points and everybody has their favorites.
Yes.
I will say, right, like I said when we first walked in, I'd never been in an east to west fifth wheel. Never have. Been in their travel trailers before. Wasn't necessarily 100% my favorite, but I like the look of these. See, she just came in and said the same thing we said. Oh, this is nice. All right, let's go look at another one.
All right.
And I don't know if the word surprised would be a great comment, but I wasn't expecting it to look as nice. I'm anxious to go over there to see their luxury ones.
I know, same.
So we're definitely going to go over there either this afternoon or tomorrow morning. All right, so this is the 27B Hawk. 27B Hawk. See price point? $4,995 here at the show. You do have your extended rail to get in. I love that.
I love that.
We're chasing you. All right, so we'll start off in the back.
Nice to see you again.
With the B, the bunk area. All right, so decent sized bunks. All right, you got your normal teddy bear type of mattresses there. All right, you do have your cabinet here. There's a light inside. Hang some tall stuff in there. Got a couple drawers here. There's also a drawer down there in the step, which is nice, okay? As I back up now, as you come in the door, you've got the countertop that literally wraps.
Which, I love the additional countertop space.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you got the added.
And you get the bump up.
Yes.
Which is great. I would put that's a perfect place for the trash can right there.
Absolutely.
It's like it was made for it. And you got the more countertop space.
Yeah.
Full single basin sink, residential pull down faucet, cabinetry, right? I think it's cool to sit with somebody like Mark.
I do too.
And hear the inner thoughts of why they do things and how they choose things and the weights of things. And
I love to hear things like that. Yeah.
We spent, like I said, time with one of the executives at Jayco this morning. And by the way, all of these happened by accident.
Yes.
We just happened to go sit into an RV this morning as we were done filming, getting ready for the stream, and this dude was just sitting in there, and we're like, oh, we're starting to say, no, come in. And we just started talking, and we didn't even realize who he was. And did we get an interesting education? And then again, same thing here with Mark.
Mark,
you know, from east to west. The education, it's great.
Yes.
It's such a shame every dealer doesn't have someone like that.
Right.
I mean, the sales guys are great, but you know,
They're not
I don't want to be
there.
rude to the sales guys. I don't, because they come from a sales background, right? They're there to sell you something.
Yes.
That's their job.
Yes.
Whatever the something is that you want, they're there to sell you.
Yes.
And that's their focus.
And they will tell you what you want to hear.
Not
A lot of them
good guys
do.
won't.
A lot.
But a lot of
do.
them aren't that good.
Yeah.
And so these people, respectfully, they've got the guy we're talking to this morning. He's like, look, if you don't buy or you don't buy, that's not going to make or break us. It's just not going to happen. I would rather you be educated and make the right decision than you make the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Right. And so it was an interesting perspective to talk to him. And if everybody in the industry was that way, I think the industry might look a little different. Right? I don't know. Anyway, so you got your TV, huge, at least a 50, if not a 55, up there on the top. You got some cabinetry down there on the bottom. Sorry for just a little chit chat, guys. It just, you know, we don't get a lot of opportunities like that, and it's just fun to have them.
It is.
3-burner stove, oven, microwave. Okay, you got your storage underneath. I already showed that one. But you do have a little space up above there too. Okay. And then over there is your refrigerator. It's your 12-volt Everchill. Okay. It's all right, baby.
Yep, 12 volt.
You know, you got your U-shaped, C-shaped, N-shaped. By the way, did anybody chime in?
No.
Was it a U or an N or a C?
No.
Come on, y'all.
I think they're like whatever you want to call it.
Well, this is a smaller one now. Anyway, storage underneath. That does collapse down to be a bed. There's USB charging ports and regular power.
Yeah, I love that.
You do have a little sofa here as well, with some cabinetry above it, which is nice. And then we already looked in the back, so we'll go forward. We'll let you go to the back. You got a little storage space under the steps to put your shoes.
Lisa did say you were showing me so much that it has helped me narrow our search for sure.
Excellent.
Yes, glad to hear that. That's what we're here for.
That's what we try to do.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
That gimbal.
All right. Definitely tall and fluffy approved, guys. At my height of 6'4", this is great. Okay. I'm a little close to the wall, but I'm not touching the wall, so yeah, it's okay. Directly across from me, you've got your under counter mount sink, some nice countertop space there. You've got 4 drawers right there, as well as the door here. Don't forget on-demand hot water, and you got your medicine cabinet up top, and a 30 by 36 shower right there, which of course you know I'm going to climb into.
Of course.
Of course I am. We'll leave the light on for you. Petridge Farms. All right. Or is that Motel 6? I don't know.
Motel
what it is.
6.
Motel 6.
Yep.
That much space above my head. 3 inches, so 6'7". Right, 6, 4, 5, 6, 8. 6'7" max. Okay. 3 shelves in the front. Yeah, nice shot. It's a standard 36 by 30. I'm very comfortable in here. Very comfortable, guys.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going residential queen, Lisa. I don't know.
I'm going RV king.
This could be an RV king.
I'm going
Did
RV
lights
king.
just come on?
Did they? I didn't see
A light.
lights.
There's a. I don't know.
Is there a light over
I
there?
don't know. It might be. Anyway, I'm gonna find out. There's storage underneath. We'll see if this is an RV king.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a light.
I see light
source
over there.
down here. Oh, it's right here on the side of the bed. It was motion sensor, so when I raised it up, the light came on. I was like, "Wow, what did I do? Wasn't me. Didn't do it." So there's shelves on this side, big storage up top, and there's on pistons, so they stay up
I like that.
like that.
Yeah.
So hard to deal with your clothes and stuff when you're having to hold the door. Power and USB on both sides. Again, that's where your CPAPs are going to have to go because there is none. Or they could, it'd be tough to get them there up there
It's
at the
a
head.
skinny shelf,
It
but
is
there
skinny,
is a shelf
but
there.
it's also at an angle.
Yes.
Because of the front of the RV.
Yes.
Okay. Here is where all your hanging stuff is. We'll take you down here. There you go. And you got 3 drawers here as well. All right. So there's the
And your TV backer.
your we'll back up so you can It's so hard. I really wish YouTube would let us change the aspect ratio of the camera.
I know, it'd be so much easier.
Just because we're on, like, I guess one. I can zoom in, I can do that, but I can't zoom out any further than there. So when we shoot our normal videos, we use a 0.5 aspect ratio, which makes it easier to sort of get a better view of stuff.
Yeah, of the whole thing.
So, yeah, anyway. All right, let's move on. Let's maybe try to get one more. Because we've never seen these before. I don't even think they have any more. Oh, we're getting into the river stones. I think we're going to come in tomorrow morning early and shoot these when there's no one around, because these are a bit higher end. Right? Obviously, we're 150s. And we'd like to be able to spend a little bit more time with these when there's not 6,000 people running through them. So we're going to come back and look at the river stones tomorrow. And we'll put those out as real videos. Hope you guys don't mind. I would rather do that, get some good videos for you guys to put out after, than sort of try to rush through them when there's 6,000 people running around. So, and actually, on that note, we've been on for a couple of hours. We're going to be streaming again this afternoon. What time is it? It's noon. Okay, so we're going to call it quits for now, guys. We're going to take a break, recharge the phone, recharge the gimbal. We're going to be back on with you guys here in just a couple hours in another area, and we're going to stream for just a short segment. The reason is because this afternoon at 5 o'clock, we have a private appointment with Lux. Now, Lux is off property, and so we have to leave here to go meet them off property. But we do want to get you some more from here on property. We just need to take a quick break and get stuff recharged, all right? So until we see you all again a little bit later this afternoon, we hope you guys have a good lunch. It is lunchtime for us.
Yes, it is.
All right, we'll see you this afternoon. Peace, be safe.